let's work through some applications of percents. We're just going to jump right in. You made a purchase in the state of Maine for $74 and were charged $3.70 in sales tax. What is the sales tax rate in Maine? First thing to note, tax rates are percentages. So our final answer should be in the form of a percent. Okay, now let's think through logically. How is sales tax found? So just kind of thinking through this problem. Well, if I take the price of an item and I multiply by the sales tax percent, that gives me the amount of sales tax. Right? Just thinking through the process. Now, what do we know? Well, you made a purchase for $74. That's the price of the item. The sales tax was $3.70. We're trying to find the rate, which is this piece. So 74 times X equals $3.70. So if you understand the problem, you can use that to help you write the equation. Now, if I want to solve this, I divide both sides by 74. That isolates my variable X. And 370 divided by 74 gives me 0.05. Now that is not the answer because the answer asks for the rate, and the rate is a percentage. So we multiply this by 100 or move the decimal 2 places to the right, and the sales tax rate in Maine, for this example, is 5%. Number 2, a 2010 US Census Bureau report showed that 24.7% of the 6.8 million Indiana residents claim a German ancestry. How many residents claim a German ancestry? So we're saying, if you look at this one, it tells you of 6.8 million residents. Remember that in math, of means to multiply. So if I take 24.7% multiplied by the 6.8 million Indiana residents, that will give me the German ancestry. I would be one of them, just by the way. Okay, so to multiply 24.7%, we go 0.247. And I'm just going to keep this in millions for now. And I get an answer of 1.6796, and that is in millions. So 1.6796 million Indiana residents would claim a German ancestry. Now, if you're thinking, what is that in terms of like normal numbers? Well, 1 million, that means this is going to have a comma, 679,600. So understanding that million means there are 6 places after that, you just put the numbers in and fill in the rest with zeros to kind of go from words to numbers. And we have videos on that if you need to refresh. Okay, number 3, your gross pay for the month is $1,800. Remember, in case you forget or don't know, gross pay is before taxes are taken out. Okay, so your gross pay for the month is $1,800. $396 was taken out in taxes. What percentage of your gross pay is taken out in taxes? So the idea is, what percent of the gross pay is taxes? Now, when I write it like that, we don't know the percent. So there's our unknown. Of means to multiply. My gross pay is $1,800. Is means equals, and my taxes is $396. So again, if you understand the question and can write it kind of in a sentence, you can translate that to math. So let's now divide both sides by the 1,800, and X equals 0.22. Always go back and check what percentage. So 0.22 would be 22% is taken out in taxes. Number 4, Jennifer says she has $575 taken out of her gross pay in taxes each month. If 23% of her gross pay is withheld in taxes, how much does she make? I don't like the word make. Let's call this earn. How much does she earn each month? Okay, so same process. What percent of the gross is taxes? Same exact setup, but this time we know 23%. We don't know the gross. What is her gross pay? Is taxes, $575. So we do need that percent to be a decimal, and then we can divide both sides by the 0.23, and we end up with $2,500. So her gross pay is $2,500. Let's do one more. I love this one. So the comic says, did you know a single droplet of a sneeze can contain 200 million germs? This hand sanitizer says it kills 99% of germs. Well, 200 million germs times 99.9%, which leaves, ew. Okay, so we're focusing on the leaves portion. So how many germs are left? Okay, so let's work on this. If it kills 99.9%, that means the percent that's left, oops, I don't know why I have so many zeros there, is 0.1%. Now, 0.1% as a decimal is 0.001, right? This is a very small number. And so we're saying of the 200 million germs, of means to multiply. So the amount that's left, 0.001, times 200 million. Now I'm just going to write this out. Remember, million means 6, so after the 200 million, so I need 6 places. There are no other non-zero numbers, so they're all zeros. This is how many germs are left. So when I multiply 0.001 times 200 million, I get 200,000. So that's how many germs are left. Ooh. So if you use hand sanitizer and think it's killing all the germs, I mean, it might be killing a lot, but it is not, in fact, killing all.